edition of the Sports War. And we are back. We got the full crew in the house. That is what it's all about. The Yankees, out of any team in the league, are the best equipped to handle a blow like this.
I think there is a higher power at play here. He's due law of averages. That dude is the ultimate scrub. It's trash. Yeah. Every person you have in there is fucking trash.
Next game, you're going to see a big performance. You can see it in the end of the game, and I'm just totally stoked and excited for this.
And we are back. Welcome to another edition of the Sports Pour here on a Monday. Barnes and Tony once again. What's going on, brother?
Not much, dude. Happy to be here, man. Great, exciting week, dude. Baseball in hand, it seems. We're talking ticket prices right now. Stoked. Obviously, huge weekend of sports to go over. March Madness. I'm sure you're dying to talk about it, Brian.
UConn.
UConn,
Michael Bucko.
dude.
Where's Michael Bucko? Oh, okay. Just wanted to make sure, Michael.
And then, of course, top of the show here, a very huge birthday shout out to Renee Viviano, who's next door.
Yes, great to see Renee here this morning, and
Absolutely.
a very happy birthday to her.
Dialed in,
as
yes.
well.
Yes, it's going to be a great year for Renee and for Downtime, obviously.
Yes,
of course.
Yes, absolutely. But yeah, like you said, so much to talk about. Back from Nolans. It's definitely good to be back in one piece. That's for sure. The security lines and just the craziness at LaGuardia. After I had landed, luckily. But yeah, just absolute bedlam. And I was talking to Josh B about this last night. So first of all in all, just had an outstanding time. For sure. Always have a good time catching up with our friends Mike and Terry from BC, eh?
Yeah, dude. British Columbia.
So, yeah, we had a great time with them. But I had to say, I think it's a one and done, for New Orleans. Like,
oh, really?
Just, you know what it is? It's like, so it's not like it's, terrible or anything, but I guess there's nothing that would draw me back. Very old city.
Mm-hmm.
Went to a steakhouse, great.
Okay.
Walked down Bourbon, but I mean, you want to talk about slimy, like Mike Babchick Avenue is Bourbon Street.
That's
So just a little much. So I just feel like the stuff that it offers, like the art, the culture, that's not me. So there just wouldn't be anything really to draw me back. Other than if it was like the Super Bowl or some type of sporting event. Right. Then we're talking,
Yeah. No, yeah, I see what you're saying. It seems like maybe 20-year-old Brian would be a little bit more into the happenings down there.
But I just feel like there's still, it's like you could do all that stuff here. So it's just like I'm just, the draw. And then, you have some of those unruly Southerners too, in the airport lines, you never know what you're going to get.
Was there any instances in New Orleans though, that at nighttime, maybe some vagabonds, people can't handle their alcohol?
But no, it was kind of funny though. So we actually had, cause by the way too, you would have been tight. Tables, Caesar's Palace, New Orleans, terrible. Just nothing.
Really?
Yeah.
Just packed or?
Packed, and then just nobody was
everything.
winning.
Yeah.
Nobody. Literally nobody. So we went there a couple of nights. I mean, the casino itself was cool. The sports book was dope.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I don't know, just something about it. And the side bets were terrible too. It's like kind of like you have the progressive for the blackjack, where it's so basically that, but the dealer doesn't need to get blackjack. But, you need to make a straight, a flush, that type of thing.
Something.
Yeah. And it's just no match the dealer or anything. You would have been tight. And then one of them has the automatic shuffler, not where, how in between shoots, they just put it in the tray like that.
Yeah.
Where literally they do the hand and they constantly are just feeding a machine cards, so there's never a shuffle.
Oh, no.
Everybody got absolutely hammered from that one.
That's crazy. But how do you do that?
I don't know. They just reshuffle it. But it just one of those things that you just tell. It's the odds obviously aren't good enough to begin with, but they're just doing it to make it even worse.
Right. Wait. So but they still have that deck is in a shoot.
Mm-hmm.
But then
just in a machine, and it just constantly shuffling. But it's like, I wonder what the formula is for that one.
That's bogus. So like the second a card, like the hand is burned or whatever, it goes right into the machine. It goes back into the deck.
Out. Yeah. So there's no like, there's no way to get hot.
There's no flow. Yeah, exactly,
no way to get hot,
dude.
basically.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So that would, but the reason I mentioned that is so we had our Uber driver from there take us back, and he actually was a former officer.
Oh wow.
In New Orleans. So we asked him and he's like, everything's fine, like as long as you're not getting wrapped up in all that stuff. If it's just a crime, gang, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But then outside our hotel, the whole time we're staying there, there's just a constant cops just parked outside, and we're at
shit.
And we tried to ask well, why? And he just wouldn't say it, but he's like, oh no, it's great here. It's great. it's
sure. Yeah. No, it's great. It's great.
Then it was kind of funny too. I'm sure you can picture this just kind of cheaping it. So he said oh yeah, he's retired. He's doing the Uber. But then somehow it came up that he's still working. And they're like, oh, what are you doing? He's like, oh yeah, I'm an officer for the Supreme Court. And then my dad said something like, so you're an officer in the courthouse. And he's like, yeah, the Supreme Court.
Right.
Rated emphasis.
Yeah, the Supreme Court, buddy.
And then let's see. Yeah, the reception, had some of the gumbo or Creole and stuff, but it's just, I don't know. It's just not I wouldn't say it's a match, Tony. I would say I'd rather just go to New York City, to be honest.
Yeah, no, I guess so. I mean, I've never been, so I definitely would like to go.
But just old, I don't really like old.
Right.
You know what I mean? I
No, I see what you're
everything's
saying.
old, and even this place, it's one of the best hotels in the city. It's well, the lobby was great, but then the rooms,
the rooms were not.
Did they last renovate them in '94?
Oh no, dude! What hotel was it?
Hyatt Regency. Pool under construction.
Oh no, dude!
But next year, Orlando, which it was kind of an interesting one, But I figured, a lot of golf around.
Yeah.
Pools look good, so at least there's that.
Yeah, dude. At least you have next year. They already did it, same time next year, sort of deal.
A little earlier. I think they were saying the 10th to the 12th or something. This one was the 19th to the 22nd.
All right, there we go, dude.
So yeah, there's that. But it's definitely good to be back, and also the timing was a little tough. So I guess next year will be before the tournament starts, which is great. But I feel like I missed a lot of games. I was able to see UConn, but these UConn games have been on so late. I haven't really been making it to the end, falling asleep.
Oh, really?
Last night was an example. Just couldn't do it. Was on, cord with Josh B. And I had to call it. I just couldn't make it to the end. But like I said, I know Michael Buck is somewhere, shaking in his boots. As UConn is on to the Sweet 16.
As he should be.
That decisive 73-57 victory over the UCLA Bruins and Mick Cronin last night. And how about this? Alex Karaban with a season-high 27 points. He's a guy kind of much maligned, even though, he is the winningest player in UConn history. But it's just talk about Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. Sometimes, he just looks awful out there. But he had it going from three-point range, 4 for 8 from 3, 27 points, 5 boards, and was 5 of 5 from the free throw line.
Mm-hmm.
So he was really that dominant force. And Terrace Reed, who actually had, I don't know if you saw this, in the opening game against Furman, I think they only won by 9, and they were favored, easily double digits. But he had 31 and 27, he's Bill Russell in the 1950s.
Wow.
That was pretty impressive. He had 10 and 13 in this one, and then Braylon Mullins with 17 points. So yeah, just good to be in the Sweet 16, but it keeps getting more difficult. Furman, more of a warm-up round. UCLA is tough. They were a 24-win team, but now it's Izzo, Michigan State. And again with the late games, Friday night, 9:45.
Oh man,
against Michigan State. But listen, it's just good to be there because the way that this season has gone for UConn. They were so dominant in the beginning, but it's really just been. You're losing to Marquette. You're struggling with Furman at times. You don't know what you're gonna get. So it's just good to be alive, and they're gonna they were out in Philly. Now they are in DC to take on the Spartans, and the Spartans 27-7. And right now UConn is a 1.5 favorite there. Also, joining them in DC is going to be Pollock's Johnnies, a walk-off winner. Now, kind of a collapse game yesterday, but they do get the walk-off layup to defeat Bill Self in the Kansas Jayhawks, 67-65. They had an 8-point halftime lead. But buzzer beaters, those are always exciting, of course. And you want to see Patino and the Johnnies advance. And it would be great if we could get a matchup with UConn, but we'll need some things to happen there. And obviously, the most important one would be St. John's beating Duke, which will be tough. But I don't know if you saw this. Duke, I think it was 11-point deficit in the first round to 16 seed Siena.
I was seeing that, dude. But that was the first half of the game, though, right?
Right. But I'm saying 16
pull
seed.
Away. Yeah,
that was crazy to see that.
No, that was crazy. At the time, I was teaching class, so a lot of guys were upset about their brackets.
I bet
dude.
Nobody was paying attention.
Nobody was paying attention.
Yeah, everyone's streaming the March Madness live app.
Absolutely, dude.
But yeah, so good to see the Johnnies advance, and Hopkins, the former Friar, 18.7 boards. And then I was mentioning Siena. I don't know if you saw this, but Jerry McNamara, I talked about it last week, the Siena coach, going back to his roots, was teammates with Carmelo at Syracuse. He's taking that job.
Oh, very nice.
So trying to resurrect Syracuse. And I love to see that too, because, that's a storied program, and Jim Boeheim had a lot of success there. But they've been in shambles. His successor, Adrian Autry, only lasted 3 seasons, no tournament berth. So I think he's going to have them on that straight and narrow. I mean, you have success at Siena. That's all you need to know. So that was a good story. And then the Friars too. I think it's Brian Hodgson. I'm saying it wrong. I got to get the right pronunciation.
Hodgkin?
But Kim English, fired. So they go with the South Florida coach. He was only there for 1 season, and it's Hodgson, Brian Hodgson. And actually, I had seen him earlier this year at Mohegan, coaching South Florida.
Really?
So it was, it was interesting. Yeah, he only lasted 1 year there. Came over from Arkansas State, and it's kind of interesting how college coaching works. I mean, he was in the CBI and the NIT at Arkansas State, but 45-28. Okay, let's hire him to South Florida. Goes 25-9, doesn't even win a tournament game, and now he's coaching in the Big East with the Providence Friars. So just funny how that works. That's why you strike when the iron's hot.
That's right.
When you got this contract, this interest, in terms of being a head coach. So I've definitely enjoyed what I've gotten to see of the tournament, but I'm excited now. That I'm back. That I'm really going to get to see a lot of this stretch run here. And there's a lot of good teams left. And, we had talked about, kind of the Cinderella being dead, which in a way is almost a good thing, I think, just because, you want to see the best teams at the end of the day in the stretch run of this tournament. That's what makes it exciting. But we did have a big upset yesterday. How about Florida, the defending champs, 73-72 at the hands of Iowa? So the Hawkeyes advancing to the Sweet 16. That was really the big upset. Everything else, I mean, Tennessee was a 6 over 3 Virginia, but they were favored in the game, and you can't put too much stock into that. So, and I haven't checked, Tony, but I'm imagining bracket in shambles, BYU Final Four, right? Or no?
Yeah.
And we had Florida
dude,
too.
We had Florida
like
too.
probably the top, the top.
I guess is it the
we're better than
Elite
5% of the brackets, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. I don't know. We got let's see. I guess our rank is 11.4 million, dude.
But it's every time. Let's really, I mean, how often is it like, oh, the bracket's coming in hot? Like, it's not. And speaking of which,
yeah,
Jesus.
dude, the show's coming in hot, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, from the get go, it was High Point beating Wisconsin killed us automatically.
Texas,
BYU, yes, go out early.
And Texas winning again,
dude,
during the Sweet
yeah.
16. Who did they beat? Oh, Gonzaga. Everyone's
Yeah,
saying,
dude.
and this is true. Gonzaga, gets kind of credited as a storied program, and they've made some national championship games, but haven't won a national championship game. A lot of one and dones. Mark Few's been there forever. I mean, they moved to the Pac-12 next year. The rebirth of the Pac-12. We'll see what they can do, but just there's a lot of disappointing finishes. So, we'll see how they do there. But just taking a look. So we'll get back underway Thursday, just some of these matchups. Texas-Purdue, can Sean Miller continue the storybook run as an 11 seed over Matt Painter and the Purdue Boilermakers? Right now, Purdue, 7.5-point favorites. Might be some value on the hook 'em horns there. We'll see. Iowa-Nebraska, talk about a gritty matchup there. in the Big Ten. So you get to see a conference matchup there in the Sweet 16. Nebraska slight favorites, but first Sweet 16 in school history. That's a good story. Arkansas, Arizona, going up against Calipari, but in 34-2, but 8.5-point favorites. Calipari's done a good job, so there might be some juice on the 8.5 there. Calvin Sampson and Houston back in the Sweet 16. They're 3.5-point favorites over Illinois. That's your Thursday slate. And then Friday, we get that Duke St. John's game. Duke 7.5-point favorites. That's interesting. Duke feels like they've been playing with fire. You think back to the ACC title game against Virginia, and then what's transpired against Siena. I think they're going to have their hands full, and I love how Bettino does that full court press. And I know they ended up blowing out TCU by 23 points, but that game was tight early. So they got to be careful. If they're not buttoned up, the Johnnies may prevail. And despite being a conference rival, I've always been a Bettino guy, so I would like to see them do that, even though the talent of Duke is tremendous. But that would be a good story, and it's a local story as well. I hope we get a chance to knock them off UConn St. John's. That'd be great. I think they can't play till the Final Four or Elite Eight. I don't know. Actually, wait, so 3-2. Oh, right. So it would be the Elite Eight and a chance to go to the Final Four on the line. That would be something if you get it, but UConn's got to take care of business as well. Alabama, Michigan, that's going to be 7:35 on Friday. Michigan, 10.5-point favorites there. Alabama blowing out, I think, Texas Tech yesterday. You would expect Michigan to prevail, but again, who knows? And we mentioned UConn 1.5-point favorites over Michigan State, 9:45 on Friday. And then the last game of the Sweet 16 is Tennessee and Iowa State. And Iowa State catching 4.5 points there against Tennessee, and they've been very good this year. 29-7. So we'll see what happens. Couple of days to kind of reset, get into the baseball. Nice that you have the opening. First game for the Yankees Wednesday, and then obviously the Mets on Thursday, and then this at night. So it's just going to continue to be a packed, week and weeks and months of sports, which we love. And kind of changing gears from the basketball, Tony. What was your thoughts? I didn't really get to ask you fantasy last night. You like the roster? What was
my roster? Yeah. I guess I do. Did you take a look at? I took a look at your roster.
What'd you think of my roster?
I like your roster, dude.
Really?
Yeah, I do.
Murakami?
Murakami, obviously. I saw you got Lagrange late, dude.
Yes.
I'm sure you're really happy about that. Who did you get? You got Peralta, didn't you too?
Peralta.
Right, Peralta.
A little early, but just given who was out there, it just sometimes you got to do that. You can't get scared away by pre-draft rank.
Exactly, dude. So I like that there. I guess my team kind of shaped out all right, I suppose. Pitching should be kind of interesting. I have Sheehan, obviously from the Dodgers, Bradish, Luzardo, Woodruff, Flaherty. So I don't know. I feel kind of all right about that. Trevor Rogers will be all right. I think my offense will be pretty solid. I got this catcher Goodman from Colorado.
I
Hunter
saw
Goodman,
that. I don't know. Is he a prospect?
31 homers last season.
31 homers?
Yeah,
I can't believe I didn't know that.
97 ribbies, batted 280.
Okay. How old is he? Do you know?
He's 20. Let me see.
If I could be mistaken, but it feels like last year was probably his first full season.
Yeah, absolutely. He is 26.
26. Okay.
Yeah, dude. So it's a pretty interesting season. I don't know. I guess we'll see what happens. Draft kind of snuck up on me, but that's totally fine. Hammered, dude. Sunday night.
Really?
No, I wasn't. Getting
Recovering
hammered
from
alone,
Saturday.
Dude. We have Chief calling right now. I'm probably talking about his draft.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Stand by, dude. Let's see. Roadcaster Pro, bang. All right, Chief, you live, dude? Chief is live. Wah.
What up?
Yo, what's good, bro?
Not much. Waiting to call in because obviously you guys were talking about the tournament. I don't really pay too much attention to it, so I didn't want to jump in. But started talking about the fantasy squad, so I was like, let me jump on in. See, I gotta be honest with you, like I had a really huge smirk on my face when I drafted George Lombard last night.
And I heard there's a little beef going on with you and Josh. You feel like he was a little disrespectful?
Is that right?
What do you mean?
No, I'm just kidding. But I think
Oh.
No, but I forgot. I was driving when.
Oh yeah, no,
but he
like
said
was
something like,
that there was
I
so
wasn't
many
gonna
other
take him.
prospects.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, and I was just like, that's disrespectful as a Yankee fan to say that. Like he's like, oh well, like he's like, there's so many other prospects that are better, and it's just like, but is there though? Like, I mean, like, yeah, like I understand like Connor Griffin's the #1 rated prospect overall and stuff, and I mean, like he's probably just a fucking hair skip and jump away from making it into the majors, but like, I mean, George Lombard is up there. Like, I mean, he's considered one of the best prospects in baseball, and considering the glaring hole that we have at shortstop, I mean, I don't know. And especially too, like when I drafted him, I didn't even realize it, but he has eligibility at second base, third base, and shortstop. Just like shit, sign me up.
Okay, yeah, no, I didn't realize that. And I think the value there, Chief, is being that it's dynasty and so because it feels like, I mean, obviously he could have a really big start to his minor league season, but it feels like he's not going to get the call this year. I mean, obviously things can change, but it feels like he has a very good chance next year to be the opening day shortstop if all goes well.
Yeah, like that definitely seems like what the case is. Like to be honest with you, like you can kind of see the writings on the walls. I guess like at least with what Cashman's intending on doing with some of these prospects, because I mean, like I know that they sent Lagrange down, but then like you turn around and like they sent them out west. You know what I'm saying, for the final spring grades. Like, why are you sending him out west with the major team if you're sending them down? You know what I mean? Like,
I think
like,
he's
and it's against the big league club on top of it. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like they're trying to make sure he's as ready as possible because it's only going to be a matter of time before they bring him up.
Yeah, I think he's going to be like the first guy called up, honestly. And I know there's some talk like, oh, save him for a starter, this and that. And we'll see how the rotation shakes out. But it doesn't feel like this season anyway, barring massive injuries that we hope don't happen, that starting is in the cards for him. And I know everyone gets a little gun shy. Guy's a starter, then he's a reliever. Are you going to move him back to rotation? But I would have no qualms. Like, we got to go balls to the wall this year. And it's clear that for this season, Chief, like Lagrange is our best bet out of the bullpen, I feel.
I agree. And like like you say, like barring injuries, obviously, but in all fairness, you do have Luis Gil that wasn't, I mean, he hasn't done anything special. Ever since he got hurt, like it just seems like he kind of hasn't come back and been the same guy. And then obviously, like you don't know what you're going to get with Ryan Weathers. That's always still up for debate. So, I mean, like, there's still, like, spots there for him to be able to take over as a starter if need be until our guys get healthy. Although, like, from what I hear, like, and what I'm reading, like, they're saying, like, it's going to be late May, early June at the latest for everybody. So
right, and Rodon, they're saying might be the last week or two of April. So really, we're just talking about Cole at that point. And it's crazy because it's a packed rotation. Everyone else.
Schmitty, too.
No, Schmitty is August. For Clark Schmidt.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
He's August?
Yeah,
I thought he was June.
No. He's
no,
because if you think about it, it was in the middle of the year when he got the surgery. So he's basically going to be a bullpen option, which would be great. I would love him out of the bullpen this year. Obviously, in the future, he could be a starter. But you think about it, everybody healthy, there's really one spot that's up for grabs because obviously we know that Cole, Fried, Cam, and Rodon are locked in. That's 4 starters. So you have one spot for about 4 or 5 guys, if you consider Elmer Cruz or Elmer Rodriguez. So it's just there's not a lot of space. But, yeah, Heel really had a terrible spring. But last start, I guess yesterday, I think, right? I think it was yesterday, was great. Or no, that was 2 days ago. But, and there's some talk, like, since they're going to go with 4 starters to start because of the off days, that maybe, like, he'll start in the minors. I don't know exactly what they're going to do. But he's clearly going to be in the rotation just because of the injuries right now. But yeah, he's a guy I honestly would entertain trading. But again, who are you going to trade for? It's all circumstantial.
No, obviously, like, and that's what the whole, like, big thing is like who are you trading for? And then on top of it, are they willing to take this guy? You know what I'm saying? Like being the fact that you're seeing what you're seeing, like because that's what like I said is where like Jason Dominguez. Like I feel like he's lost some of his value as a tradable piece, being the fact that he hasn't been all that great in the majors. Like now I know Barnes, like you say all the time, well, you know, we haven't given him a fair shot. He hasn't gotten the 600 at-bat season to be able to prove what he's able to do over the whole 162. I get all that. But in the same sense, though, it's just like a conversation I had with Tony, which I'm sure you heard the other day, is did it take Judge 162 games to figure it out? Did it take Trout 162 games? Like, did it take A-Rod, Jeter? You know what I mean? Like, if you're the greats, like, does it take you that long to figure it out, or do you just have it right away?
I think though those guys though had the advantage of just playing consistently. He hasn't. That's the problem. You know what I mean? If we had said,
but how did he not though last year though, Barnes? Like
3 months. But did we bet those guys?
For 3 months though.
Yeah, 3 months. I'm saying, but did those guys get cut off at the knees at 3 months, or did they just play every day? You know.
Yeah, but here's my other thing, though, is that they need to get cut off at the knees at 3 months. No, they didn't.
I mean, he didn't really necessarily either. It was just a interesting circumstance because Grisham kept homering every day, you know? That was why.
Yeah, that, and then you obviously have fucking, you know what I'm saying, Stanton getting healthy, and you know what I'm saying, the money that we pay him. So, like, obviously, like, it's exterminating circumstances that also take effect into decisions that are being made. But it's still regardless of the fact, though, it's just like I kind of feel like, though, like for Grisham, for instance, like because he was playing so well, like you can't bench him. You know what I'm saying? Because like why would you? Like when he's hitting singers the way he is, he's outproducing Dominguez. So like if you got to start one of the two of them, like obviously you're going to start Grisham. Like and that's where like my thing is like don't put us in the spot where we have to make the decision of whether it should be you or somebody else. Take that out of our hands.
Well, but you look at it, though, he had a great spring. And I think, in my mind, they're being a little short-sighted. I mean, what Randall Grichuk hit 100 and came to spring late and was terrible last year. So it feels like that's something that's going to correct itself, you know, because I just don't think Grichuk is the answer. And I think I get everyone paying, oh, this guy's not up, and bust, this and that. But I just think just relax, keep Jones, keep Dominguez. They're going to be important moving forward. You know, you don't just trade him to trade him.
Well, I think I not to cut you off. I apologize, but like I think the thing with Gear Truck is the fact that he's a righty, and then like like you heard it over and over again that they were looking for the right-handed bats. Like that's what they were worried about. And fucking when you look at it, Dominguez struggles from the right side.
Right, but
most of his production comes from the left.
We want to talk about. But we want to talk about opportunities, Chief. I mean, you want to talk about right-handed at bats. What did he have, 100 last year? Maybe not even. You know, it's just like you got to play him. And I'm over the whole lefty-righty matchup thing. Just put your best guys out there. Stop worrying about how many righties you have, how many lefties you have. And last time I checked, we do play at Yankee Stadium, which, you know, it caters towards left-handed hitting. So I think that's ridiculous because I think the whole bench talk can get a little ridiculous as well because it's like, well, your bench is great when you don't have to use it that much. So it's just like, I think they're just way too over-concerned about the right-handed hitters. I don't think it matters nearly as much. And you want to say, okay, Rosario, good, as well as Paul Goldschmidt. But other than that, Grichuk to me is a waste of time, just like J.C. Escara. But they're going with it. We'll have to see if it works. But I just think it's too much emphasis on where someone bats, what side of the plate they bat from. Just give me the best players. Stop worrying about if they're lefty or righty.
Yeah, well, you know what? Like, in all fairness, I think this is like, you know what I'm saying, from like a previous chapter when, like, I'm sure you remember we had that fucking solid decade where we were just like fucking predominantly right-handed. We were fucking starving for left-handed hitting. And I think like, and it was a glaring hole. And like they knew it, and they did nothing to fix it, and that's why like you know what I'm saying, like you see the struggles that we had because obviously pitchers are able to manage the lineup a lot easier when you're fucking turn around and it's just righty after righty after righty. You know what I'm saying? Like so like I think that's why they're so like worried about it now because like they were worried about it before but didn't do anything to fix it when it was the lefty problem and we weren't winning. And like I think it's just like well we have to address it now because if we don't. And that's the reason why we're not winning. Like, then, you know what I'm saying? Like, we look like the dumbasses in the room. And you know, if there's anything that Cashman doesn't want, he hates looking like the dumbest person in the room. He always wants to be the smartest guy in the room. So, like, that's all he fucking worries about is what everybody else is thinking about him. That's why, like, he fucking doubles down on all his decisions because he doesn't want anybody to think he made the wrong fucking movement for someone to kill him for it.
Yeah, but that's why he sucks. But, I mean, obviously that's not new news. I was just curious, Tony, what you think about these two things we were talking about. So, first of all, with LeGrand, obviously had a great spring. You know, at the back of the rotation, it looks like they're going Weathers and Heel. So that's why I'm thinking, you know, have him come up in a bullpen role. But he obviously was really good as a starter. So, like, if it was up to you, and you know other guys are coming back as well, that angle, how would you handle it? Would you be nervous about bouncing guys between starter and reliever, or would you just say, listen, this guy throws 103, let's just put him in the bullpen?
I don't know. I would be a little nervous about
Jabba, basically.
Yeah, right. I mean, he's still so young too, not a lot of experience. Which again, I mean, listen, I'm not in the clubhouse, I'm not in the minors with them. Like, maybe that could work to his advantage. You know, the lack of experience as a starter. Maybe he could transition easier to a bullpen guy. But
Yeah.
I mean, I guess at the end of the day, as a manager, I would try my best to get this guy some time, no matter what the role is. Right.
Yeah.
So you kind of have to.
Yeah. It feels like he's going to be the first guy calling. It just feels
Yeah.
like the bullpen's natural just because of the influx of starters. But it's like, also, you could just say, I don't really care about what we're doing with Heel and Weathers. This guy's really good, so
Right.
let's just start him. But either way, I feel like he belongs on the team, and I hope he gets called up in the first month or two. But he's just so talented. He won I think the Yankees, like, minor league player of the spring or something like that, and he deserved that. And then the other thing is, what do you think about what I'm saying with, like, the whole lefty-righty bats on the bench? I just feel like it's like, okay, yeah, you want to have some options, but at the same time, you don't force it. And I just feel like Grichuk is a force over Jones and Dominguez.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. Grichuk is kind of weird. You know, kind of a weird scenario. But
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, listen, we've seen that all too many times. I feel like with Boone specifically, with lefties versus righties, gets really, like, kind of slap happy with that.
Right.
Whereas if a guy off the bench is hot, like,
Do I care if he's lefty, righty,
Right.
or if he, you know, I don't know, whatever you want to say.
exactly.
It's just-
So, but I don't know. I guess we'll see what happens with Grichuk. I mean, are you expecting?
I'm expecting him to be released,
Yeah.
honestly, within 2 months.
Damn. Okay.
I mean, he was terrible last year. He's
Yeah.
34. He didn't look good in the spring. He came on late. Like, why is he going to be good just because, or he was good against us a couple years ago? Why does that matter right now?
No, it doesn't.
What do you think,
That's
Chief?
it.
You think he's not going to make the
That's it.
season?
No, I don't foresee him staying with us long term at all. Like, I definitely think eventually, it's like you said, the ship will right itself. Like, eventually Dominguez will get called up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just think it's a matter of, like, I think they're just trying to protect themselves, like, and don't put Dominguez out there on the major league roster. Where, because, like, where you're saying he needs those consistent at bats, like, so maybe, like, that's where, like, they're looking at it is like, we can't give him consistent at bats in the major leagues, so, like, why not start him off at the minors so that way he starts every day? And then now, like, when it's time to call him up, like, hopefully it'll be for an everyday position, like, and that way we can get the most out of him, because at the end of the day, how long do we expect Stanton to stay healthy for? You know what I'm saying? Like,
He looks fucking
it's
good.
just-
I don't know if you saw, he tagged up from second yesterday on a fly ball, wasn't even to the warning track.
Wow.
I mean, for
yeah, I
him,
mean,
that's,
like, that's
you
the
know,
crazy.
that's breaking the speed
I mean,
barrier.
bro, that was basically like me doing it, like,
Yeah.
which is insane.
Or me.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, right, you know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. Like, it's just like, I know Cav likes to get trite about, like, you know what I'm saying, when I compare myself to professional athletes, but I mean, like, Giancarlo Stanton is he's slow. The only person I might know of that's slower than him, like I don't know how much you remember it, but bro, watching Mark Teixeira run bases was probably one of the most painful things I ever watched in my fucking life. Like, the dude was just
Yeah.
insanely slow.
Mhm.
Like, it was just, and like when he was, like, to see him on his high horse, like, was just like, whoa. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and his high horse was like a solid, like, 3 miles an hour. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like, it
Yeah.
wasn't anything special. Like, it was just so crazy. Like, and it's the same thing with Stanton. Like, you don't expect a lot out of him. So, like, to see him tag up from second, like, that's really crazy. And, like, I'm just worried because it's just like, are you doing too much? Like, you know what I mean? Like, are you putting yourself out there to get hurt even sooner than than normal. You know what I'm saying? Like, because you're tagging up now. Like, that's not shit that he does.
Yeah, and they even played him in the field too. But just because we have Jones and Dominguez, I'm not really worried. Like, if he gets hurt, he gets hurt. I mean, I know he always gets hurt, but I don't know. I like the way he looks, and I know we have backup options. So that's why I think just go with him full throttle, see what happens. I love him batting behind Judge. But we'll see. But it's just so crazy that opening day is 2 days away. I'm pumped, and I think it's going to be a great pitching matchup too. Logan Webb and Max Fried. I think that's going to be great. And then Bonds and Sabathia on the coverage. One thing I don't like, and I'm curious what you guys think, Jameis Winston on the coverage. I know he played college baseball. A little finicky, right? Or no?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
He's an NFL player. Like, I
Gimmicky.
hate,
Yeah.
It's like Nate Burleson hosting the NCAA tournament. I
Not
know.
good.
I guess he does do a pretty good job from what I can see, but I don't know. I just feel like keep guys with the sports that they know the most about. Why are we
you're not
deviating? But I think Netflix
I guess
isn't
it's
really
like
gonna have
personality.
that many games.
Like,
That's
Yeah.
what it is.
like I think it's just
personality.
trying to bring a
It's
personality to the.
Yeah,
saying?
but that's
Because, like, you
gimmicky.
don't want
That's
to
It's
be
too
gimmicky.
try,
like-
it's too try hard.
What,
That
like,
didn't happen in
I hear
Florida.
you, but like, I hear you. But like, cause like it's like you think about it, right? You have Bonds and Sabathia, obviously two of the greatest that have ever played the fucking game. What do they know about calling a baseball game? You know what I'm saying? Like, so like I think it's just like a matter of like them just throwing something in there just to try to make sure. Because at the end of the day, let's be realistic. The whole world's going to be watching because it's the only game that's being played and it's on Netflix and everybody and their mother has it. So
Yeah.
like it's not like Apple TV or Peacock or something like that where like
Right.
maybe you don't have that streaming service so you can't watch it. Everybody in the world has Netflix, whether they have theirs or they're sharing with somebody else. So like the whole world is going to be watching that, and like it's just like that to me like was just like really stupid. Like those were the two guys that you chose to call that game. Like wouldn't you like, especially like if you're trying to dip your toes into Major League Baseball, like, and to get some kind of TV rights to that, like, shouldn't you be trying to put your best foot forward? And it's just like Bonds and Sabathia, like, what you have to offer, like, I don't know. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, like, they're great at baseball, but like, I don't know what if that transpires like over to calling a game.
I do think though, and I don't know what you think, Tony, but I feel like most of the time, former players in a analyst role, I mean, they do pretty good. I mean, guys can be stiff, sure, kind of stupid.
Yeah.
But most of the time, they offer their insight and they relate to stories that they had as a player. I always am all for a former player. I think they're the best analysts. Honestly.
Yeah, I would second that. Analysts, yes.
Yeah, analysts, obviously not as the play-by-play.
Play-by-play.
But yeah, it'll be
Yeah, but
interesting.
That's my thing. Is like as an analyst, but I mean, like, do they have somebody that's supposed to be the play-by-play, or is it?
No,
is it
Jason
just the two of
Benetti.
them?
No. Jason Benetti is going to be.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, then in that case, then I mean, I'm all for it then because I mean, like, they obviously like they give you two different perspectives. Obviously, I mean, even though CC he can swing the bat, like he proves that. So, but it is. I mean, like you got one of the greatest pitchers of all time, one of the greatest hitters of all time to break down the game. I mean, like, what else could you fucking ask for? Right?
No, I think it'll be good. Oh, and that's my mistake. Benetti is Sunday Night Baseball with NBC. It's gonna be Matt Vasgersian, who used to do Sunday Night Baseball with A-Rod, for ESPN. So I think it'll be good. You got Shahadi, I think, on the sidelines, and then studio crew. Okay, so what it is actually Sabathia and Hunter Pence. Pence obviously played for the Giants. Are going to be the booth analyst, but then in studio you're going to have L. Duncan with Barry Bonds, Pujols, Rizzo, and then Jameis Winston, a special guest, but Lauren Shahadi reporting from the field.
Okay.
Did you know Shahadi at the network?
Yeah, I worked with Shahadi, MLB Central.
Good girl, or it's a good girl. It's a good girl. No, honestly though, nice
No,
person.
she's great. Yeah. Very, very nice.
Yeah.
Like, very nice woman, down to earth, good on air personality.
Yeah. So I think it'll be put together. But also, too, I did look it up. Only 3 games on Netflix this year. Really 2, because this Field of Dreams game, I forget who's playing in that one, and then the Home Run Derby. So this isn't going to be something that all year we're going to have to deal with. So we'll see how it goes. It's kind of like a test run for Netflix. But yeah, I'm pumped for
but
it.
that's my point, though. Is I feel like they're trying to dip their toes into it. Like,
Oh, yeah.
and I also think it also goes with the Major League Baseball, like, where they've obviously taken a hit the last couple of years. So, like, I feel like they're trying to expand their horizons. And like Netflix, like I said, everybody has it. So, like, It's not like Peacock or Apple TV where not everybody has them. So it's like you don't want to just buy that just to have to get them. Like everybody has Netflix. So it's like it's a way to get more eyes on the game, which is obviously great for baseball. And like I said, I feel like they just need to make sure that they do the best that they can do because, like, in all honesty, like, we need it. We need the eyes on baseball because we need to do whatever we can do to make sure that there's no lockout next year. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. No. And I think it'll be put together. I like that NBC has it. Casas in the studio might get a little annoying. You know, we'll see how that works. But one thing I did like, and I don't know if you guys saw this, that there's no set color commentators for the NBC Sunday Night Baseball. Benetti is going to be the play-by-play, but they're going to have the local commentators for each game. What do you guys think about that?
I think I like that.
Yeah,
Well,
I think it's
that's
great.
awesome.
I think it's awesome because then it's something different too than your traditional broadcast because you're going to have Benetti in there, and then I like that. I think it adds an element, and the guys know what they're talking about because sometimes these national guys don't. Oh, what were you going to say, Chief?
so like in other words, you're saying to me is like that, like it'll be Benetti with, like, say, like if it's the Yankees, then it's K.
No, not Kay, but like Paul O'Neill, because it'll be the color commentators. He's going to be the play-by-play.
Oh,
so
okay,
like a mix, like a crossover kind of, you know.
The mix.
Okay, I feel what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
I think that'll be good.
like, I mean, like, I guess that's so good though. Like, it's because, I mean, at least like it gives you some of that local flavor. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So
Exactly.
definitely pumped. We'll see what happens. But yeah, great call, Chief. We appreciate it as always, and you know, we'll definitely talk to you soon.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me on, guys. Hashtag Downtime TV, hashtag TCA, hashtag Obama, because that shit's delicious.
Yeah.
I'll talk to you guys later.
There he
Peace.
is, the one, the only Chief, Tony.
Yeah, dude, always a great call-in.
Yes.
Really is. Very insightful. Man of many words as well.
Yeah.
Which is great.
Yeah.
Like, that guy could probably be an analyst on
He
air.
could. Him and Tommy, kind of our
Yeah.
special reporters, special inside reporters.
They may
Right?
have to tighten up the language a little bit, but that's fine.
Exactly. And tighten up the drinking of the Velvet Llama as well. But let's take a trip. I know we were already talking about it, but to the world of Major League Baseball.
What a play! Stop it! Yep. And Alonso cracks one. The Mets win the ball game. Out of sight.
And it works at 100 miles an hour. 14 strikeout.
Too deep to left field. There it goes. See ya.
All right. So today's MLB segment is brought to you by Velvet Llama, premium canned cocktails crafted by NYC bartenders with a playful spirit. Enjoy their award-winning espresso martini with Italian espresso, chocolate notes, the crisp Moscow Mule, the Nigerian ginger, or the spicy margarita with organic agave and jalapeno. These ready-to-drink treats made with the finest ingredients. Grab yours at velvetllama.com and ride the smooth wave with Velvet Llama. And, you know, I'm going to turn this over to you because I know we talked about the Yankees, and maybe I'll sprinkle in a couple more things. But it looks like Mets, Springs, no exhibition or anything. So just the opener, you know, Thursday against the Pirates.
That's right.
And I heard Carson Benj is on the roster. But is he the starting left fielder or he's going to be calling off the bench?
So, not sure yet.
Okay.
He'll probably get the nod to start if I had to guess.
Yeah.
But he's making the roster because
Tauchman's injured.
Tauchman tore his meniscus.
Is he out for the year?
Dude. They didn't say for the year, but
Okay.
he's got to have surgery.
You know, I think he could have been a helpful player, but
Yeah, dude.
it's nice to get the young guy, though, the
No, it is.
opportunity, though,
It
right?
is. It is very. I mean, Ben's had a phenomenal spring
Yeah.
training, and obviously, you know, a young outfield is a young bat is definitely something the Mets lineup could use. But it is a shame. I mean, Tauchman, we were watching him all spring training. I
The
mean,
fundamentals, the leadership.
the leadership, the clubhouse attitude. I'm sure he's just as disappointed as we are. You know, it is kind of tough. But like you said, you know, you look to Benj, you look for a good year out of him. They announced the rotation as well. Peralta, Peterson, Holmes. No, sorry, McClain, Holmes,
Senga as the 5. Minaya,
Senga as the
highest paid
5.
reliever in the game now.
Yeah, that is correct, dude. So it should be pretty interesting to see. I mean, you know, you mentioned Senga at 5. You know, we've talked about them having the 6-man rotation for Senga. Clearly, you know, Mendoza
tight.
I get he just
about a
wants to
six-man
see
rotation.
more about Senga. I mean,
Yeah.
listen, when you have Peralta, when you have McLean, I mean, you want to see those guys as much as possible
Yeah.
during the season. So you obviously want the 5-man rotation for that. It's one thing if Senga, was producing consistently, but the guy has proven himself, his health to be a factor. I mean, it's just you're not going to go out of your way if it's 6-man rotation if this guy isn't even going to give you the amount of innings you need him to. So,
Any part of you feel like maybe, just maybe, I know the 6 days usually works good with him, but just him being a 5-starter instead of previous years where he's kind of looked at as your ace, that maybe that pressure off of him that he might, have a better year this year?
maybe. I hope so. I mean, that's what
Yeah.
I'm hoping for. But again, I mean, you can't really control the man's health necessarily. I mean,
Yeah.
and honestly, I understand. I mean, you look at the first half or the first, I guess maybe third of last season where, he's flirting with like a 1.3 ERA. It's like really dialed in. You just need to see that. And it's frustrating when that goes away because of injury. So it's like
Right.
if the guy remains healthy, like, yeah, he's going to be an absolute dominant 5-starter. Of course, we've seen some, kerfuffles, the forkball, people kind of keying on that. He has had some trouble with giving up home runs. We've seen that. Even I think his last spring training start, first inning, home run. How many times have we seen that during his starts and stuff? And yeah, then he settles down and stuff. But there's a lot of question marks around Senga, a lot of question marks around the rotation for me. But again, I mean, if the man stays healthy, I mean, he's going to be operating at a high level.
It's kind of interesting. So last night I had another. It was like chaotic, and it's crazy. I only missed one pick. Had another fantasy draft going on at the same time as ours, and I'm on the tarmac while it's going on. Then I'm in bag shape. Then I'm driving, dude. Somehow only missed one pick, but the other league, it's the 18-team league I've been doing a while.
Yeah.
Have McLean and Alvarez.
Really?
Yeah.
Let's go.
No, and
dude.
I'm Rob. Tell me this isn't pretty good for an 18-team league. So for my pitching, as this loads in a second, my keepers were, as I told you, Alvarez, Roman Anthony, and Judge. But then I was able to grab pitching. I have Cease, King, McLean, Schlittler, Amai, Waka, and Severino. I feel like 18 teams.
Yeah.
Pretty good, no?
Yeah, I would say really good, dude.
Someone messaged me right away because he was tight that I grabbed Schlittler and McLean as well. Because McLean was like a little lower on the fantasy rankings. I'm surprised because I thought all the buzz after last year, like that this guy is like a Cy Young candidate. No,
Yeah, maybe like the World Baseball
but
Classic
that's
stuff,
crazy.
dude.
That
I don't know,
shouldn't-
man.
But no, what I'm saying, but that shouldn't have anything to do with it.
It shouldn't.
though.
It shouldn't.
Oh, by the way, howdy, bros, from Matt Mate.
How do you, bros, dude?
What
up, Matt?
But are you? Because I know for me, like Schlittler, I think could be top 5 Cy Young Award winner. I mean, and I in the voting. But you must be expecting that out of McLean as well. I mean, I look at them the same as like two of the young, kind of up and coming pitchers that are going to really bust out in the scene this year.
Yeah, no, I totally agree, dude. I mean, top 5 Cy Young contending is what you're expecting out of McLean. I mean, looking at his stuff last year, it's just phenomenal.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to him for a full season now. And again, I mean, especially out of those big 3 pitchers we were looking at last season, I mean, he's the one that's been the outlier. So
Yeah.
yeah.
You think Tong is going to play a role in the rotation, or maybe even trade bait?
Maybe. It depends. Again, I mentioned all the question marks, rotation, Senga goes down,
Yeah.
how effective is Manaea really going to be if you toss him in that role? You never, Clay Holmes could be ineffective down the second half of the season. So could David Peterson. So
Yeah.
you may want to hold on to him just in case, but
Because
We'll
did
see.
last year turn you off? Because I mean, he was
Peterson?
great in the Tom.
Oh,
'Cause
Tom.
He's great in the
No.
minors, and then he kind of got lit up with the Mets, right?
yeah, again, I mean, tough situation that
Yeah.
the Mets were in.
Kinda rushed
him. Yeah, rushed him, thrown to the fire. Hey, you got to pitch like your best right now and win us games.
Yeah.
Like, are you kidding me? So I mean, yeah, I take that with a little bit of grain of salt. Small sample size there. If he has a full season or at least beginning of the year, you start to see him. I don't think ill of Tong. No.
So he's an option for you. And I'm just looking. I don't know if ESPN updated it, but I was looking kind of at the Mets bench. So it looks like it's gonna be what Vientos, Taylor. Beatty's gonna start for Brujan.
Yeah, Brujan.
And then Terren. So that's the bench.
Oh
so
yeah,
4-man
makes
bench.
sense. Yeah.
And then bench starting in right, center, and left. And is Lindor a go for opening day, or is that still a question?
Still a question.
Who would play? I mean, they would just have Bichette at short.
I don't know. Mendoza's been kind of like not very transparent. Yeah. I guess you could say coy about the scenario. I mean, whenever he was asked about it, he was like, "Oh, like we're gonna try and get Lindor in there. Try and get Lindor in there." I mean, I don't know. If I had to say he's gonna start, I would say he's gonna start.
Okay.
But if not, I guess they would move over Bichette and then obviously like throw either Beatty or Vientos at third.
And is Beatty the opening day first? I mean, that's what the depth chart says.
That's what the depth, yeah.
He's been playing the first a lot in spring?
Yeah, I would say maybe first mostly. They've been throwing him in the outfield a little bit as well.
Right, okay.
But yeah, so which I guess makes sense.
Yeah, and then Vientos kind of odd man looking at.
I mean, dude,
what was it? Looking out?
Outside looking in.
Outside looking in.
Yeah.
Bench roll to start. Kind of flip flop if you think about a year ago, right?
Yeah, definitely.
With him and Beatty.
I mean, I feel like Beatty every year it's like a flip flop with him. So we'll see what he can give this season. But Vientos has been looking like dog shit. First homer of the spring training yesterday.
First and only.
But he's like batting like .70 or something like that. Like,
so are you kind of like you're basically expecting that he's done, or like what are you like, or is he gonna get traded?
No. I'm expecting some good things out of him, to be honest, dude.
But more so from Beatty, or no?
If I had to guess, I would say Vientos is a better year than Brett Beatty.
Wow. I mean, because he's shown it. I know last year was kind of rough, but the previous year, I mean, he was hitting a home run, it felt like every game.
Yeah, especially down the stretch of the season. I mean, you think of that run against the Brewers late, the Braves. I mean, I think he had like 27, 26 home runs in the season, and like a lot of that came from the second half of that season. So, I mean, the guy has the ability to do that, and we really haven't seen Brett Beatty do that. I mean, I think last year Brett Beatty maybe had 15 home runs. And for the amount of games that he played, I mean, that's good, very good. But I don't know. Again, I feel bad because he's being moved around a lot. Now you got to be tossed into first base. Like, how is he going to really react to that? I feel like right now, if Vientos focuses on his bat, he'll be able to move up, DH role, maybe get those looks at third. Who knows? Or even first if Brett Beatty's not doing well. So I feel like that, both those guys kind of knocking on the door. I'm having consistent starts. Like I don't even with Beatty opening day, like it's not solidified for the season. There's no way.
But I would feel at least better. I feel like he could probably handle the glove much better than like Polanco. So at least like right. I mean,
I
would
guess
think.
so.
Yeah,
it's interesting because I mean, like I don't know. It's almost like I want to try Polanco at first just to see how it'll be. Didn't really get a lot of looks from him in the spring training, but the looks we did get at the plate, I mean, his bat is very effective.
And he looked great in the playoffs with Seattle last year.
Yeah, so I don't know. I guess we'll see.
Excited though? Like the negativity done now? Because I know at the beginning of the offseason.
It was. But at the end of the day, I mean, you got to look at the roster, see the turnover in some of these players. 9 new players added to the roster this offseason. I mean, that's what you want after a year of the collapse that you had. You need change, locker room, some type of shake up, and that's what you got. So, I mean, you got to look at this season as somewhat positive. I mean, something different's going to happen. Hopefully it's for the better.
Yeah.
Which I think it can be.
No, I'm excited to see what it looks like. I think we're going to get a great game on Thursday.
I do think
so. It's so sick that that's the warmest by far.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
3 years.
Hands
60s?
Down, dude.
Upper 60s, potentially.
Did you hear about the ferry that they're building?
Yes, I did see that.
From Stanford to City.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about it.
Yeah, it just seems like it's a hike, and especially with what they did with the train now, it just feels like it's just so much easier just to just take the train, no?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, and it's also like, I don't know. For select games, I'd be interested to try it. I think it's like, what, $80 round trip.
$80 round trip?
Yeah, dude.
I mean, that kind of takes it out of the conversation now.
I know.
Because, like, but you know what I mean? It's like a force. Like, well, 80, or I could spend 30 or 40 and then not have, I don't know.
No, you
right?
can spend half that, take the train.
Like, I think that's it. Done,
I know, dude. But
it's like a ferry ride,
mean, it's cool.
No, I agree. But again, I'd still rather, like, get a couple more beers for the same price,
Yeah, no, you're not wrong. I mean, it is definitely a lot to spend. And then I think they're going to, like, I don't know. I think they're gonna like offer packages to include tickets starting at like 130. They said.
Oh, okay.
So I mean, I don't know. Depending on how those packages look, you never know. It could be worth it. But I think it'll be interesting to see. You know, I mean, obviously we've always talked about that. You know, the travel into city,
Right.
You know, the commute. At least, you know, Stearns Cohen started
No,
something.
no.
You
In
know?
all seriousness, yeah. With that, and then if this whole Hard Rock thing gets done, I mean, that it's going to be a destination. It really will be.
Yeah, absolutely, dude.
Especially compared to like how it's been with
Oh
chop
my
shops
God,
and all
dude.
that stuff. And I was
It's a
just looking.
disgrace,
I was
dude.
just looking at this. So what are we thinking? Are we targeting around 10 to get there on opening day, or what do you think?
10 train, 10 o'clock.
10, like 10 o'clock, like in.
meet up.
No,
Oh,
at 10,
in-
or
oh, yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
I don't know, or because I'm just looking at this. So basically, it's either 10 or 11.
I feel like 10 is
Yeah,
right?
better.
Like,
Yeah. So I guess
Opening
that
day, dude.
is 8:22 out of Stanford.
Easy.
Done.
Easy, dude.
I honestly am pumped. Honestly.
Yeah, me too.
So and then we'll get the tickets finalized next day or two. And then I'm gonna look. Maybe we'll even get them tonight. I'm gonna look later. Like I'll text you or whatever. But because there's all these different ticket apps. Like if there's something good, I guess I'll just get it. Because really, that doesn't sound too bad. Especially that like the get-ins are under 100. So I feel like we just go right first row. 400 section done. Cookie buckets.
Cookie buckets, dude. In there early, dude. Because now I'm trying to think, cookie bucket's going to be like behind home plate. So it's like.
Yeah, you want to get there early.
Gotta
No,
get
that's
there
why
early,
the 10. 10's great.
Yeah,
but
10's perfect,
I'm trying to
dude.
think what time the bar opened last year. Remember that we were
We had
waiting.
to wait online.
Do you remember what time? 10:30 maybe? There's no way it was 11. Or you think
I
it was?
think it was supposed to be 10:30, but then they were like running late or
People were
something. There was a
tight, the
power
alcoholics.
outage, whatever, dude. But I think we'll be fine. 10 o'clock, dude. Come on.
And do you believe me that there's going to be no like Mets heckling out of me this time?
No.
You really don't.
I don't know. I don't think so, dude. Especially if Michael's gonna be there. He's gonna be rounding you up, I'm sure, dude.
But if you had to just give a percentage of me getting through the whole game, no snark comments, anything.
like 5%,
I'm telling you, different now.
no snark comments.
I just feel like it's just different. Off day for the Yankees, hopefully coming off a win in San Francisco. I feel like, laissez-faire, right?
Really, dude. All right, yeah, we'll see.
No Ubers.
Soto at the plate. I don't want to hear brushback schemes.
No, and I'm telling you, that sting, Tony. I feel like because think about it though. In all seriousness, that was the first game that I had seen him play since the World Series, and
That's right.
I mean, you have to understand that. I know it's not like a professional thing. You could say almost similar to like cutting the line at the airport, Tony. But it's just like it was tough. It's tough, especially a couple pops. He's doing the flexing and all this stuff in the outfield. It was a tough sight to see. But now I feel like I'm over it, and it's in the past.
That's good.
Yeah.
And we will see on Thursday.
You know what I was thinking about wearing? I don't know if it's a good call or not, but the Yankee Holmes jersey. What do you think? I feel like that would kind of play, no?
Yeah, that would play for sure.
So
but
I think it's
people
still on the
are
wall?
gonna recognize,
No, because I know Allen's done that with Strawberry before, but I think it's still on the wall in that room, isn't it?
It definitely is.
Take it off the wall. I
Yeah.
feel like it would be good because otherwise, I don't know, wearing the non-stuff. Because I feel like, I swear to God, I couldn't count 10 people that didn't have any type of Mets memorabilia.
Memorabilia, paraphernalia.
Yeah,
you
no,
can
because
say.
paraphernalia seems like you're talking about a crack pipe or
drugs,
something.
dude. Yeah.
But right, I mean, they was like, I swear, I barely remember seeing anybody that wasn't wearing even just like a hat or something.
Yeah, no, you're totally right.
So stick out like a sore thumb. So, but yeah, gonna be a great day.
Oh yeah, no, it will be.
And
then obviously next week, the Yankees.
Yes,
On
Matthew,
Good Friday as
on
well.
Good Friday.
Dude.
Yep.
I'm kind of
yep.
surprised at that.
Yeah, exactly. And then is it going to be a Staten Island Saturday morning departure for you?
Yeah,
or?
probably. Yeah.
Your brother probably tight. Why do you got to go to the Yankee game type of thing or no?
Mhm. Oh yeah.
Already said it or no?
Yeah.
What was the deal? What was it? 2 years ago, it got rained out. I think was that for Easter as well. I feel like there was something where it was the Mets. I'm pretty sure got rained out, and then you had to go home like later or something. And I think you ended up going back to and then leaving in the morning. You kind of remember that?
Not for a Mets game.
Yeah, no, it was the opener. It got rained out, and like you were definitely supposed to go home. I don't know if it was for
That was
Easter
last.
or
It must have
something.
been last year, I guess, right?
Yeah. I mean, it was
Yeah,
a
vaguely.
Thursday to a Friday. Not good.
I can't control the weather, all right? Like, what do you want? I don't know.
So kind
man.
of just wrapping up the baseball conversation. Yankees, ended the spring yesterday. They have 2 exhibitions in Arizona against the Cubs. But Will Warren, great outing, 5 innings, scoreless, 6 Ks, 142 RA in spring training. So a guy that, especially Matt, he's always been very down on him. But I have to say, we need him early. He pitched well. Love to see that. Judge hitting a home run to kind of cap things off, in the spring. That was nice to see, an absolute tank job. And then Jake Bird, who's going to be in this bullpen, had 2 strikeouts to end this game. So I think he's going to be important after struggling to come over to the Yankees. So that was great. And then we get, the 2 exhibition games, one today, one tomorrow. No TV, though. So the Cubs kind of cheaping out on the broadcast there. But that's going to be 3:05. Legrand-Hay and Imanaga. So that should be a good one. I'll be following along on the MLB app. And then what is it? Tomorrow they're going to go with, or they don't have it up, but I forgot who they said they were going to go with in that one. I think Weathers is going to start the second one. So I'm surprised that I guess some other teams didn't as well, but the Mets didn't set up an exhibition.
Anymore. Yeah, I know, right?
Because kind of a long layoff, like Sunday, and then you don't play till Thursday.
Trying to focus on the season.
True. It's a hectic, travel schedule for the Yankees because these 2 games, and then you got to go from Arizona to San Francisco. So it's not like you're walking,
Not great, dude. It says March 24th. That's tomorrow. Yankees, Cubs.
Yeah.
It says Cole on here.
Oh, okay. Or they might piggyback him. I think that's what
Okay.
it is. I saw 2 innings. So, yeah, great. Cole gets some work. He'll be back before we know it. And then I forgot to ask, were there any cliff notes from the Mets Marlins yesterday, or?
Yesterday, I'm trying to think now. Sunday, was that the game Luke Weaver came in, got an out, 3 walks, 1 earned run?
Tight? Nervous?
No. That was his, just one outing. I think he's had maybe like 7 2/3 innings pitched so far.
Scoreless before that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Exactly, dude. Maybe it was like 5 innings scoreless, whatever it is. I mean, he's had good relief appearances
208 ERA.
already.
But yeah, 3 walks in a third of an inning yesterday.
Not great, but again, I mean, listen, I don't think I wouldn't look too much into that. I think Bo Bichette, couple RBIs, good hits.
1 for 2 with a ribby.
Yeah.
No walk.
Other than that, I don't think there was much. The lineup wasn't.
Peterson
really
pitched
great.
well. 5 innings, 1 earned.
Yeah, we'll see.
You're tight on Peterson because I feel like you've always been a big Peterson guy.
No, it's just again huge question mark. I'm just nervous when it comes to like July and August.
Is he
is he gonna uphold? Is he gonna hold up?
out.
Exactly. We'll see.
Career high in innings last year.
Yeah, exactly. Which sometimes makes me nervous when I hear that, dude.
But what's just so refreshing, Tony? You have a show, like DNR, baseball cliff notes, and they're just making jokes left and right, talking about Raleigh and all this stuff. It's just like baseball. It's baseball season. We're talking about the NFL.
I can smell Citi Field right now,
You're pumped.
dude. The freshly
You're
cut
already
grass,
hammered,
dude. Oh my, it's been so much fun.
You're sticking though to just like for the principle to just see how it works to the surf side.
Yeah, I'm down with that. Yeah, we'll do
yeah.
surf sides.
But the only thing is, though, are we gonna get tempted once we're in that bar?
That's what I mean.
What was it? Was it $3?
Coors.
Yeah,
dude.
Coors? Definitely Coors? Yeah.
Yes, most definitely
Coors
Coors Lights.
Bottle?
No, in the
draft.
cups. Yeah, draft cups. Which is
maybe
even,
inflation. They're up to 5 this year. Will you be tight? Then boycott.
I mean, at that point, yeah, Surfside would be the
not a deal.
Not a deal.
It's not a deal at 5.
Not a deal, dude.
No. But yeah, no, excited. Like I said, I'll take a look at all the ticket apps later.
Yes, dude.
We'll get that situated. By the way, Matt says rough hecking morning. Stayed up late to watch the UConn game with cutie patootie lady.
Okay.
And then Ernie says year.
Yep.
Good to have both of them here.
Of course.
And yeah, no, the game times are tough. Game times are tough. Like I said, I haven't been able to make it to the end. And Michigan State on Friday. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I'll make it to the end.
Crazy.
Hopefully they just blow them out, but that'll be tough. But yeah, pump for baseball. Let's go. And let's go to the world of the National Hockey League.
Speed, here he comes. McDavid shoots, top shelf, he scores! Captain with the overtime winner! That's the middle, great hit, Cameron. That's a world-class hit right here. Tomsky stepping, rink Wellington made the full split save.
Are you kidding me?
Turn, side of the net, between the legs, and they score! Filthy! David Pasternak, the silver trophy to the Golden Knights.
All right. I kind of wanted to take a look here. So just in terms of draft lottery, obviously Rangers going down 3-2 yesterday. So 65 So okay, so they're in a three-way tie for the second least points in the league. Yeah, three-way tie for second least points in the league. Vancouver, 50, way ahead, and then you have Calgary and Chicago. Chicago kind of got down there quick. They were in contention for half the season. But do you know what the deal is? This shows it right here.
Yeah, I guess so.
So I don't get this. So does that mean that Vancouver, like at the lowest they'll get is the third pick?
No, this just gives you the percentages of.
I feel like it does.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess that. Yeah,
So that means the Rangers are fifth at worst.
Yeah,
But only 11%.
but I mean, there's got to be. I don't know how that exactly works. But
It was funny. Yeah, the Canadians I was with, they were saying, there's supposedly at least 5 guys in the draft. Nonsense. McKenna is definitely the prodigy.
McKenna's the guy.
I mean, you haven't heard like a lick of anybody else, right? Or no?
No, not really. No. There was some other guy. I think he was already drafted by the Rangers, though. That's. I think that those were talking like another
Already
prospect.
drafted.
Yeah, like from previous, like from last year.
Wait, he didn't sign?
I guess not. I'm trying to think.
I didn't know that existed in the NHL.
Like you don't end up signing.
Well, I just thought you're drafted once. I didn't think you could be drafted twice. Like this is baseball or something.
No, yeah, you can be. Hold on, I'm trying to see.
Boom, chicka, boom, boom, boom.
There's this video I was watching.
Oh, I saw Garant. I didn't realize Garant got the
Grant
start.
Yeah.
At least that's good. He could be something, make it kind of easier for the Igor trade,
Yeah, dude. Who is this guy? Michigan?
Well, that was his NHL debut.
Garand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought the guy was Garant.
No. Different. No. Let's
I didn't
see.
realize he was Canadian, eh?
Yeah, dude.
Victoria.
He was in the Western Hockey League. I think he was a part. He was drafted
OHL.
out of. Ontario.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, I thought that's what you were saying.
No.
Western Hockey League. Okay.
Michigan State Hockey, number 13. I think this guy is. No, he's not 13. What is he? No, he is 13.
Wait, and he was drafted by the Rangers? Or no?
I thought so. It was this video I saw this morning. I thought I guess I don't really remember. I guess.
Oh, okay.
The hell is this dude's name? Is this guy gonna say it? TJ Hughes. That's who he is, dude.
No relation?
No relation.
And was he drafted?
No.
Okay.
TJ Hughes.
Is he supposed to be a top 5 pick?
Currently forward for Michigan. I don't know. Let's see. I don't really have much. 5 of the top NCAA free agents remaining.
NCAA free agents.
NCAA free agents. I don't know why it says it like
Some
that.
of these hockey things sometimes they make so complicated.
Yeah. This is from the Hockey News, dude. Oh, sorry. I guess they're doing. Oh, I guess because Michigan is still in the tournament, they're saying that's okay. I get that.
But is he going to be in the draft or no?
I guess he doesn't. They don't know until the tournament's over.
Okay.
Right.
They make it complicated though.
Because I know that's what a lot of teams, like a lot of like NHL teams, wait on like a college team to get knocked out in order to like commit to a draft pick. You know what I'm saying?
Well, when is the draft? It can't be till the season's over, so I don't commit to a draft pick.
Yeah.
Yeah. Confusing though, no?
No, it is.
Eh?
It is very confusing. Dive into 5 undrafted players poised to join the professional ranks after their collegiate seasons. I guess that's why they're talking about it so much, because the college season is wrapping up.
So I feel like that means that they were drafted then? I don't know.
No.
But
What is the
how are they
NHL
going to
draft?
join the NHL? Like, how are they bypassing the draft? That's what I don't get.
Draft is in June.
So how could they join the NHL
Takes
now?
place, I'm assuming, just as the playoffs or into the playoffs.
Crazy.
Yeah. But that's a guy, dude. Mr. Hughes, no relation.
But we're still not sure if he's going to be in the draft or not.
If he's declaring for the draft, no, we don't know.
But you know what I mean. The way they said free agent, that's what I'm.
Yeah, honestly, I wouldn't even the hockey news, whatever that is. I don't know. It doesn't seem like that much of a credible source.
Okay, so maybe they just had a kerfuffle.
Frank Zorowski
Okay.
published this yesterday.
Gotcha.
He's a partner over there at the Hockey News.
There we go. But I don't know. I feel like even though this season has been a disaster, as it moves on and you see something like Garand, and we like what we've seen out of Perot, right? Perot. At least there's that stuff to look forward to, I guess. So it's going to be an important offseason, and hopefully we get McKenna. I mean, that's the key. I mean, Islanders' odds were way down that list that you just showed. So, like last year, I'm saying. So, so I think we have a really good shot.
Yeah, I would say so, dude. I think we do too. It would be kind of crazy if Chicago gets another first overall pick. I mean, Jesus,
but they
dude.
The league always just won since you got screwed over, Kako and Lafreniere. You think it's on us? Didn't make the right pick, jury.
I mean, you look at some of the other guys in those drafts. I mean, yeah, not great, dude.
It's funny. This is like second or third time, like the Canadians at the conference. I said, I was talking Cashman and jury, and some guy goes, "Oh, you really have a lot of problems with the GMs, eh?" And I'm just like, well, like, am I missing something? Am I complaining for no reason, or like, right? I mean, I feel like it's like I'm not, because I get like some of these people just complain about everything, but I feel like it's warranted, dude. Especially fucking Drury. I mean, at least Cashman can point to, okay, well, in the past, and he's always in the playoffs.
Right.
Drury, what could you point to?
Yeah, no, nothing.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Do they seem like they like Drury, or
no,
are they just like?
But they just kind of almost like a jab, like that. I'm just like complaining a lot, but it's like, well, I mean, coming off a President's Trophy season. Missing the playoffs back-to-back years. I mean, you want me to be happy? Say, let's give him an extension? I don't know.
Yeah, no, not at all. I mean, you should not be. I mean, this guy, I think he should be fired. Yeah. Right? I mean.
But he probably won't. I mean, probably what? He's going to get this offseason, and then if the beginning of next year's a trainer, like, then maybe he could get, but I don't think there's any chance that he's not going to be the GM this offseason, right? Given the comments of
I would
James
say no
Dolan.
chance. Yeah, no chance.
So, we'll have to see. Kind of a struggle till then. You think you're going to tune into this game tonight?
It's the only game.
But I'm saying you think you're going to tune in?
Yeah.
Okay.
7:30 puck drop. Mika Zibanejad's 1,000th game.
Yeah, Ray, you heard them talk about
that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is nice that lined up against Ottawa,
True.
Yeah,
True.
Yeah.
Wait, so what his 1,500th game?
1,000th.
1,000th game played is tonight?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Imagine
Big
like they have the
milestone.
ceremony and then like, pregame pull something. It could happen though, right?
I guess, yeah.
Nancy Kerrigan,
gosh,
right? You never know.
Yeah, no, very true, dude.
No, Mika's had a great year. You think they're going to try to move him? Or no, the no trade movement clause? I mean, 67 points, 30, right? I mean, who saw this coming, no?
Yeah, no, exactly. I mean, that'd been a great year. I would say no. I don't know, man. I mean, it's so tough to try and dictate now, what the locker room is going to be like this offseason, because, again, hearing what Mike Sullivan has been speaking about, I mean, it's very much so the Rangers just one game at a time, one shift at a time, very, very, like, little, like, shallow, like, thoughts, and obviously for the rest of the year because you're playing for almost nothing. So it's like, I don't know. I feel like, things may be kind of, getting ruffled up in the offseason. You take the wider look in the year. What can we change? What can we do? Players aren't happy, maybe. I guess we'll see, but I do not anticipate him on being moved.
Listen, if he's going to play like this, I think it'll be a good thing. We just want to see that consistently because he had a couple bad years in a row. Mm-hmm. Do we have picks updated? I know it's been a while.
Oh, yeah. I mean, they're, since what?
Wednesday was our last
Wednesday,
picks.
Yeah. So I am 32 and 34. You were going to be 35. And what is that? Oh, sorry, hold on. No, yeah, 32 and 34. Yeah, you're 35 and it was at 31.
Okay.
Yeah.
Something great. And I guess, I mean, we could have the same whatever, just whatever we want to do here, that's fine. No rules on this one game. And do you remember you first, you think?
I don't remember. You go first.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Strike up the music. Monday edition, a one-game Mika 1K. Frenzy here.
That's right.
From the Garden on a Monday, and you look at this matchup. How about this? The Rangers plus 160. I feel like Tony already put the bet in on his FanDuel account, despite your mother's wishes, right? I saw that the other day.
Yeah,
don't gamble,
dude.
Anthony. Don't gamble.
Don't be gambling.
And the total's 5.5. Kind of like the over there. And I don't know. I don't know. For some reason, you know me, I've been fading the Rangers for a while, but just something, Mika, it's still March, 1000th game, former team. I actually do. I mean, think about the value, Tony. If you parlayed these, I mean, you're over 2-1 money on this. I kind of like that. I kind of like a Rangers money line with the over, and Mika. How about that? How about in his 1000th career game? I'm going to say he goes 2 goals and an assist, including the game winner, 35 seconds left in regulation. And I'm going to say the Rangers win 4-3. So give me the Rangers in the over. What do you think?
I'm going to hammer that bet. I did just put that in. Rangers over.
Wow.
Parlay.
What was the odds?
It was plus 330, I think.
Pretty good.
Yeah, pretty
good.
solid, good odds, dude. So let's freaking go, dude.
Mika scores or no?
Dude, honestly, yeah, I guess you could put that down. Maybe a solo bet, anytime, goal scorer. But honestly, dude, I'm thinking Mika. We've seen performances like this before. Give me a Mika Hattie Boom Batty hat trick, dude. You know the deal, all right? I would hammer the Rangers, hammer the over. I think absolute shootout. But Rangers ended up winning this game in regulation. I'm going to say 6-3, Rags in the over.
Just like that, your Rangers frozen frenzy on a Monday. More games tomorrow, but good to get the picks back, and it'll be good to get the grid back.
Yes, dude.
So let's get that up. No local feel, but a Texas kind of theme here with the Astros and the Rangers, and we're talking about shortstop, yada, yada, yada. And I'm just going to take a look here.
Let's get the music up.
The music up.
The grid up.
Just trying to think of something different to do here, getting kind of creative.
Shortstop for the Twins, Eduardo Escobar.
Let's take a look at that. Escobar, 0.8. Good call. Good call.
Go, dude. Good call. Good call.
D-Rob is 3. I don't know if there's anything you think that would be better there. Nothing. I mean, we could wait.
You want to wait? I don't know. Yeah, you want to. I don't know. Maybe we can hold off. Wow, dude. Josh B. 6 WAR Houston. Mike Hampton, maybe.
We'll check that. And what do you think of rolling at 2% for the Phillies?
I do like that. Josh B. also says Lenny.
I guess I could vet it. Hampton 0.5, good call.
Give Josh B. the vet. Yeah,
we'll
why
vet.
Not, dude?
But
He's
also,
a vet.
Wouldn't you say for a Hall of Famer, Scott Rowland, probably the least talked about Hall of Famer ever?
I would say so, yeah.
You a great player.
Great player.
You remember him playing at all, or it was kind of
very little.
Very little. Good call, though. Good call. Okay, so let's see. Mr. Dykstra. Let's see what we got here. Former Met, right?
That's right.
Was he on the 86 Mets?
I want to say yes, dude.
Let's see.
But, a little before my time.
We'll look that up. Dykstra, same thing. So I guess, Josh B, he's dealing with corporate America this week. Throw him a bone if it's
Lenny
the same
Dykstra
thing.
Confirmed 86.
86 Mets.
86 Mets, yes, confirmed.
Nice.
Top 20 MVP that season.
There we go.
So,
we'll go Dykstra. That's fine.
Okay.
Same percentage, so same thing.
2%?
Very good. Good.
You want? I don't know.
Beltran's 4.
Javi Baez. Houston, Texas.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, nice, dude. That's pretty low.
Yeah. Okay, so the 6 WAR and the shortstop.
I say Javi Baez. I feel like
we just check one thing here. How about this? You want to think about not thinking? Because I guess because he primarily played. He primarily played second that year with Toronto. Marcus Semien, 0.4.
Wow.
Are you riled for Semien this year at
Yes,
all?
I am riled.
Resurgence? You're expecting 20
huge.
homers?
Absolutely. More than that.
It's crazy he hit, what was it, 40? Or 50? No, 40, like 7?
47, I think. Yeah,
with Toronto that one year.
Ridiculous.
Yeah. Crazy. Okay. Is it Paddock for, wasn't he on Houston, I thought, or no?
Chris Paddock?
Or I guess not? Oh, okay. I might have messed up with that one, yeah. All right. Let's see.
Garcia Parra.
That was for, maybe Michael Young for probably be higher. Was he a shortstop or he played all over? Right? He's 8%. Michael Young. Just trying to think about other shortstops for Texas.
Corey Seager.
Andrews is going to be more, right? So you have to think about other guys. Who were some of the other guys that they had? Trying to think about like the older. I don't know. I doubt Soriano ever got a rep at short. I would think.
Alfonso Soriano.
I feel like that was Ernie's first grid. Like contribute. Remember, he used to be the Godfather.
He was.
He kind of took a step back.
Yeah.
Kind of let us handle it.
That's right.
It's crazy. We used to like randomly call him at work and stuff.
Yeah, dude. Oh my God, that was so funny.
And he was always pretty much always there.
Yeah,
always
dude.
there. Which we
Always there to help.
obviously.
Yeah, of course. That was great. Josh B says dead nuts. Marlon Bird.
Yeah, Bird will be lower. Do Bird.
For dead nuts. 1%.
Nice.
I'm trying to think now. Phillies,
Tyler Clippard
Twins.
for top left.
Top left. Tyler.
Clippard, you have to admit, every time plays.
Does play
Always a
every
low
time.
percentage.
Always. Like sub 1.
Yeah. I feel like there's been a bunch of Phillies Twins guys.
Carlos Santana.
Probably high. But I know there's been other guys.
Of course, I'm sure there have been other guys. Anyone of note though?
Second
Like
base.
Jamie Moyer.
The pitcher or something, or reliever, or
Quintana, no.
Moyer. Did Moyer play for the Twins?
No Walker.
No, it wasn't Moyer.
No.
Wait. Okay, I'll try Santana. But if I had to get, what's your guess? I'm gonna say
11%.
15. Let's see what you got.
All right, give me 11.
3. How
What?
about that?
Get the hell out of
Go
here.
ahead.
There we go. 3%.
Oh, we missed Ernie again. My bad, Ernie.
Oh, did we actually?
Merced. But I don't know if he
Oh.
would have top point. Maybe though,
That's
because I've
true.
never even heard of that guy.
That's true.
Profar. Go Profar. That's good.
Jurickson.
Yep.
Profar. Wow,
What was
1%.
Great.
For a 13,
Mr.
dude.
A-Rod, how are we?
Yeah, all right.
All right.
Let's go football now.
I wish I could go grids like for an hour straight baseball, right? Or no?
Hour straight.
Like
easily.
you enjoy it more than the hockey or no?
I would say so, honestly, yeah.
It just you have a comfort level,
You do.
which we love. All right, so let's see. Field goals made here. So I'm thinking for the Bills, Prater was
Bass.
late. Oh, he's 17%. Okay, we'll pass it there. And then also the Giants. I feel like Giants had Catanzaro for a second, or no? No. Who was it? They had somebody quick that had filled in. Usually field goal kicking is a specialty of mine. Just Giants. Who was the other? They had a bunch of guys that like couldn't make kicks this year. I feel like. I guess I can settle, but that almost is embarrassing that I needed a second for that.
This is your moment. This is your moment.
I know. Tim. Oh, really? Just striking
Tim Hill?
out. No, I was gonna do Tim Patrick, but he was 16%.
Did
okay. Sorry, but do Lions, Bills, Matt Prater.
Lions, Bills.
But then what were you gonna say? Unbelievable. Lossman next to him, by the way. JP Lossman. What were you gonna say?
JP Lossman?
Yeah.
Yeah. What are you gonna
Recovery.
say? Dude. Will Lutz, kicker, Broncos.
Let's see,
You think that's gonna be high though?
I thought so, but we'll see. But you were gonna say something? I keep
Well, I mean, who is the
28%. Thanks, Josh.
too high? Well, didn't they pick up that big boy though?
Wait, who?
The Broncos.
Big boy.
He was a chubby boy. He was like number fucking 86. That was kicking field goals for them. Am I thinking? Was that Denver last season?
No, because I feel like they've had Lutz. Unless Lutz got injured. Maybe that's what you're thinking?
Maybe it was the 49ers. that had that?
do Giants John Carney.
1%.
Great.
No, I was gonna say the kicker for the Patriots, Guskowski. What didn't he? I thought he was on the Bills for a hot second.
No, he was on the Titans.
The Titans.
But you could do Lindell, Reen Lindell. Just
For Bills?
type in Lindell. Yeah, right there.
2%.
There you go.
There we go,
Nice
dude.
and easy. Don't have to get crazy.
Josh B's laughing.
I guess go McManus for Denver. Might be high, but Brandon McManus. Yep, there you go. Oh man. I knew I got lazy. That's my bad.
That's all right. It's all right. It's only
Josh
Monday.
B cracking
Josh
up.
B's having a great time right now.
Grand old time.
Yep. He's getting ready for opening day. Mets Thursday.
Yeah,
Let's go,
he'll be
Josh.
there. He'll be there.
The cookie bucket, Josh B.
Okay, Broncos Raiders here. It feels like there's been a bunch. Jerry Rice never played it. I don't know why this one is a little. Was Anzalone on the Giants?
Mm.
And or no. Am I making it up? I guess I am making it up.
Josh B, the 999 challenge. Did you see they have that?
Yes,
yeah,
but no,
dude.
thank you. We'll be passing on that one.
Fine.
No, but right? I mean, it just makes it not fun.
I
honestly.
would need someone to do it with me.
Yeah, but you're gonna probably throw up, or maybe not you, but the normal.
No,
American.
I probably would. I
No,
don't
right?
know. I
'Cause
think
that's
they do.
the 9 dogs is the problem. Obviously, the 9 beers we could double that. And
Right.
Be fine.
But I mean, within the 9 innings.
No, 9 beers, 9 innings. That's not a problem.
Well, I mean, I guess not. I guess.
Because I feel
But
like
with
honestly,
the 9 hot
come
dogs
on, though.
too.
No.
though.
I'm just talking about no hot dogs.
Oh, okay.
Like that's
yeah,
not
yeah.
even a right. Like not a question.
No, yeah, very true.
McFadden was never on the. I don't know why. I don't like this one, Tony. I'm not gonna lie. And I feel like the guy that was a bust, Galladay, is probably gonna be sky high. I would imagine. Yeah, 42%, of course. In Raiders Broncos, it feels like there's a ton. But you can't name one. You know, it's kind of one of those things.
I guess it is, dude.
Because I don't think Tommy Maddox. Ah, man.
Latavius Murray, dead nuts.
Very good. That was what I was looking for. I told you. Oh, but I think we could do Kevin Boss.
The boss?
The Boss man. Yeah, 1%. Giants Raiders.
Whoa. 1%. Hey.
Oh, do Garrison Hurst for the Lions and the. Well, actually, let me just make sure, but I'm pretty positive that Lions Broncos Garrison Hurst. I know he played on the Niners, but I'm pretty sure. I just didn't want to have a kerfuffle, you know. Garrison Hurst went back, of course, the verification, Pro Football Reference, yada, yada, yada. And yes, Josh B, we did have that before. Garrison Hurst, no. Good thing I looked it up. Wow.
Damn.
I'm surprised about that one. No, Peyton Hillis was not on the Lions. Really wanted to get through it without looking it up. But Bridgewater, do Bridgewater, probably high, whatever. Yeah. What are you gonna do? All right. So
It's all right.
Lions, quarterbacks, kickers, defensive players. Lions, running back. Man, I guess look it up.
All right. Let's look it up here for the final one.
Final
dude.
time.
TJ Hughes, dude. All right. Lions, Giants. Pro Football Reference, security, checking. Wow, dude. You're gonna be a little upset that you don't know this one. This
Position,
is quarterback.
school.
He went to Eastern Kentucky and UConn.
Oh, Tim Boyle.
Yes, Tim Boyle.
$77. But you take
dude.
those two out, maybe
come
you're in
on.
the 20s. Should have been like a 35.
There we go,
But
dude.
wasn't.
Onto the basketball here. I thought the Knicks
basketball.
were going to be there. It's not the Knicks. It was the Suns logo. I was confused by the orange.
We'll let it slide.
Tim
Just
Boyle.
this time, Josh B.
Josh B
on
knew it.
top of it.
Josh B, 1 block per game, Mavericks.
Oh, the way you said it, I thought he had said it. You know.
he's got nothing.
Nothing?
Nothing, dude. He has no idea. Anyone.
Just completely out of his mind.
Blanked.
Like Michael Butka. All right. 3%. Durant blocks Thunder. Go.
Oh, God. Durant blocks. 3%. Go.
Let's see. Dallas, you would think Chandler's high, I guess. But maybe did Lively do it?
Ben?
Derek Lively. Just type Lively because his name is spelled weird. Yeah, there you go. Weird spelling it Derek,
7%.
though, right?
Very weird.
Okay, Bucks. Thinking about defense. I mean, obviously Giannis, but that's going to be too high. Brook Lopez, 13%. I mean, I guess we could revisit. Was Campaign on the Thunder? Yes, Campaign. Thunder Suns.
Thunder Suns. Cameron? Maybe?
Cameron, yeah.
Okay. There it is, 4%. Where do you go to college?
I forgot.
You went to Murray.
I thought you were going to say Maryland. Okay. Pelicans, Mavs, Anthony Davis, probably too high. But who's the other guy? Was Finney Smith? Did Finney Smith or no?
Finney Smith. Andrew Bogut blocks for
do
the
that one.
Bucks. 4% for Bogut.
Bucks, Suns. It feels like there's a bunch there.
Thank you, Josh.
Yes, thank you, Josh. Is Matrix going to be too high?
Sean
Probably.
Marion.
12, good enough.
For
Suns,
what?
Mavs.
Suns, Mavs.
It's S-H-A-W.
S-H-A-W-N. There it is. 12%.
Okay, the Bucks, the Suns. Let's see, what else? What
The
else?
Pelicans, the Mavericks, the Pelicans,
Maybe Robin
the Bucks.
Lopez? I don't know, was he on the Bucks? Yes, Robin Lopez, Bucks, Suns.
4%.
Okay. Let's see. Drew Holiday.
Dead nuts. Eric Bledsoe, he says, question mark?
Let's see. Interesting. He doesn't usually lead with a question mark.
That's right.
Eric Bledsoe, 5%. Nice call.
Is it high, he says?
It's not too high. I kind of forgot about Eric Bledsoe, to be honest.
5%. Where do you go to college?
Bledsoe went to Kentucky.
He did.
So two more here. Pelicans. Who else came over in that deal? Pelicans. Was it Pelicans? Oh, no. That wasn't a trade, right? Because he came over from the Lakers. So not Holiday, not McCollum. Feels like you had something for a second.
No. What do I have?
For a second, though.
No.
Not even for a second?
Not even for a second.
Not
dude.
like a Thaddeus Young or something?
No. Sam Cassell.
Sam Cassell.
I think I haven't heard that name in a while.
Yeah. Right?
Kyle Korver.
Yeah, it's just usually good, but not for this one. I guess look up Thunder Pelicans first. Perk.
Bottom middle.
Good call. Good call.
Perk as in...
Kendrick Perkins.
That's what I thought.
A little much on ESPN.
I don't really like him at all.
No, me either.
Now we got Mavs Pelicans.
Mavs Pelicans. Yeah, I don't think Redick played on the Mavs. Oh, he did. How about that? Let's see. 6%. Oh,
JJ Redick.
You kind of deserve credit for that one almost.
Stop.
Stop. Shit at the wall, hoping it sticks.
6% there for a 52, dude.
Into your specialty we go.
Very good.
We're talking Hall of Famers.
We're talking Hall of Famers. In Vegas too, dude. Vegas is always tough because you really have to think.
Right. Which not everybody does a good job of.
Because you think St. Louis, there's so little players here. St. Louis and Vegas, Petrangelo will probably be high.
Petrangelo is 54.
Yeah, dude.
William Carlson wasn't on the Senators, no.
Negative. Senators.
Cujo?
Senator. He didn't play for Ottawa.
Did he play for the Blues Hall of Fame?
He
he's
played.
not in the Hall of Fame?
He's not in the Hall of Fame, but he played for Toronto and the Blues.
Let's see what that is.
St. Louis, Toronto.
Surprised Josh didn't give us that one already.
Josh B.
14, good
Dark
enough,
break.
right?
Yeah, let's just do it. Cujo, because I mean, honestly,
These are tough.
who else? Yeah, dude.
None of the guys, Nylander or something? No?
For Toronto,
Yeah.
and Ottawa. No, you need like goalies
Reeves
at this point.
or
'cause they-
something? Stutz, Solairs or something?
Ryan Reeves we can do for Blues and
Okay.
Vegas. There we go. 11%, not bad.
The Enforcer.
The Enforcer, dude.
You think Brett Hall of Fame is high?
Yeah. I do.
39. He looks ripped in the picture.
I'm trying to think to Vegas, Ottawa. I mean, I think David Perron
Go ahead.
is a guy.
This is a guy.
He's gonna be high,
Peter
though.
Forsberg, only 7% Avalanche Hall of Fame.
Really, dude?
How about that? I get
That
one
is
every now
crazy, dude. 7%, very low. I guess probably
and then. Sakic,
Sakic, Wah, dude. That's interesting. Ottawa Hall of Fame is tough. Jason Spezza, I don't know if he even made it.
Why does it feel like Avalanche Leafs? Goalie or something?
That's gonna be a your guy, Gene.
Sebastian Jaguar?
Yeah,
Really?
dude.
Oh, so he didn't play much on the what is it, the Ducks?
No.
That was just like a swan
Yeah.
song.
Exactly,
But came up
dude.
just a little short.
Just a little short, dude. Is right.
He never won a title with anybody else?
I want to say he did with one-time Cup winner here. The Conn Smythe. Was that with Anaheim?
What's MDA?
That's the Mighty Ducks of Anaheim.
Oh.
Yeah, so I guess he
Or
had.
did they win?
They won in 02, maybe? It was this year? 02-03 season?
Oh, I don't know why I thought 02 the Red Wings won for some reason.
Let's see. Lost the Stanley Cup final to the Devils. Never mind.
Okay.
One of these years they won, though. Damn. Then who is his
I'll look it up.
cup with? Yeah, it must be Anaheim. It's got to be Anaheim one of those years. Was it 05-06? Lost conference finals to the Oilers. Damn it, dude. It's one of these years.
Hold on.
03-04? No. Was it 07? No, that was like Pittsburgh, I feel. Playoffs, lost quarterfinals, Dallas Stars. 08-09? Was
no,
that?
I don't think he won a title.
It says one-time cup winner. Was that then with?
Let's see.
Not with Colorado, not with Toronto, obviously. With.
Oh, okay. 07 with the Ducks.
Oh, it was 06-07.
Yep.
Oh, there it is. 06-07 beat the Senators.
Jean Sebastian Jaguar.
The captain, Scott Niedermayer, dude. Oh, I remember Doc Emmerich. Niedermayer.
For 3?
No, not for 3. All right, let's get back here to the grid.
Feels like Leafs Senators or somebody.
There's got to be a goalie in there. That may be a lookup spot, honestly. Let's do Perron, like I said, for David Perron. And then you think Avs, Vegas.
Oh, there is a goalie.
What do you got on him?
You've used him.
Where's he from?
Let's see. He is from.
Is he from America?
He's Canadian.
Canadian.
Drafted by the Leafs. He's 38, and he's currently he's playing in Ottawa. Last year he started 19 games for Buffalo. Was
there a
in
backup?
Anaheim before that. Detroit, San Jose. But his most amount of so he has 488 starts in his career. Started with Toronto in 2010, then went to San Jose, then to Florida, then to Carolina, then back to San Jose, then to Detroit, then to Anaheim, to Buffalo. He was Luka Pekalukinen's backup last year.
James
Yes.
Reimer.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I didn't realize he was on so many different freaking teams, dude.
Yeah.
3%. All right, dude.
Okay. And then it feels like Vegas and Colorado, there's somebody, no?
I think it's a Paul Stastny spot. That's the only thing I can think of. I'm pretty sure, like, definitively, like, should be locked in, potentially even high score.
How do you spell stats, Nate?
S-T-A...
S?
I think it's S-T-A-T-S-N-Y.
23.
That's all I got, dude. You want to
Look it up. What about the Hall of Famers? Anything?
It's actually funny. I want to say his father, Peter.
Peter did come up in the search.
He must be Hall of Fame, St. Louis.
Nice.
Bang, dude.
Father
Father of Paul.
Let's see. Knights.
And there's another brother, too. I forget the other son's name. I think maybe a Peter Jr., I think. Doesn't really matter. Is it Barbashev maybe? Ivan Barbashev for Vegas, Colorado? Did Barbashev play for Colorado? Are you looking up Colorado, Vegas?
No, there's a guy, you have to use him.
Ryan O'Reilly.
No, he's a defenseman. Like, just the way you said his name, I think he's on Vegas now.
Was it Saad?
Yes.
Brendan Saad. Brendan Saad.
Better.
15%.
Better, though. Better than what we had. And then we just need a Senator Hall of Famer.
I'm going to go Marian Hossa. Marian Hossa? Marian.
Go ahead.
Hossa.
Oh, and Josh B said Hossa. How about that?
Oh, he said Hossa? Really?
Yeah.
I must be spelling his name wrong. Marian.
Sean Marion. 67.
8%, dude. Wow, it's higher than I thought it would be.
It's all right.
But it's all right, dude. Pretty solid. That's tough.
Yeah.
Ottawa, fuck
Good to get back to
dude.
the grid, so always enjoy a good grid.
That's definitely right, dude. Yeah, wow, vividly.
Yeah, Josh, very active, despite he said some corporate America stuff.
Yeah.
His boss putting some stuff on him, so good to see that he's able to power through.
See, it's funny he mentions Hossa on Ottawa. I remember him most from his Chicago days, which I think he did like he was older at that time.
Okay.
But then again, I am not as old as Josh B.
That's true. That's true. So yeah, the only other order of business here, as we get closer and closer, I believe it's 2 weeks from Thursday, is going to be the opening tee shots at Augusta National. But we did have the Valspar. And how about this? Matt Fitzpatrick, the heartbreak, from, I think it was 2 weeks ago. It winning at 11 under par here. Solid tournament all around, just steady Eddie, 68, 69, 68, 68. One shot clear of David Lipsky. And I don't know if you saw this. And was it last, or was it the Players? So what? It doesn't even feel like the Players was last week. I swear to God.
It does
right?
not at all.
Or I guess we can have to go whatever.
Now at this point.
But I don't know if you saw this, but Brandt Snedeker hasn't won in 8 years, was co-leading this tournament, and he goes to shoot, I believe it was a 5 over par. Fighting for status, would have got him into the Masters with a win.
Finished tied 18th.
But shot a 76 after 65, 72, 67. Just couldn't buy a putt. So that was the heartbreak there. But this course definitely showed its teeth. Jordan Smith, a DP World Tour player, 2 back at 9 under. Xander Schauffele, another strong performance. Seems like he's trending up, so that's a guy you might want to keep in mind for the Masters.
The Masters for sure.
8 under. Closed with a 65, so that was a strong performance there. Sungjae Im, haven't seen him at the top of 2 leaderboards recently, 8 under par, but the 74.
Yeah, tough 4th round for him.
Patrick Cantlay tied for 7th, 7 under. He hasn't won in a while. Jordan Spieth seems to be trending up, another dark horse as he tries to get that career Grand Slam at the PGA Championship at Aramonk in May. He shoots 6 under, closed with a 68. Gary Woodland tied for 14th, 5 under, the former U.S. Open champion at Pebble Beach. Webb Simpson, haven't seen him in the top 20 recently, 4 under. Brooks Koepka continuing the trend up. What would you get? 4 under, tied for 18th. What would you give Koepka chances on winning a major this year?
Major, I don't know, maybe like a 25-30% chance, maybe.
Yeah, not bad. I'd say probably something around there. I don't be surprised though. He's Mr. PGA Championship, so Aramonk might be the spot for him.
He's won there twice.
The PGA 3 times,
wow,
twice
okay.
the U.S. Open champion. So watch out at Shinnecock. I think he won at Shinnecock previously. I'll look that up. But what do you think about what Josh B says here? He's a Bryson guy, the YouTube, and it's like, yes, I like Bryson, I like Rahm, but overall the product is not as watchable as the PGA Tour.
No, I totally agree with you there, Brian. Again, I guess haven't really dove into the Live Tour tournaments necessarily, but I don't know, dude. I mean, I guess good for Josh.
Do you think that's a better comment or Michael Bucker's comment?
No, I think the Michael Buchter comment is way worse, dude. Honestly, you kidding me, Michael Bieber?
Michael, how come no text after the UConn game, huh?
Doesn't really matter, Michael. It doesn't really matter.
How come I didn't get a text?
Doesn't
Early
matter,
this, early that,
Michael, perm ban.
Where are you?
It's
Where
over.
are you? He says he likes the team aspect. Not to be, because I know sometimes just be like how I say that he likes to, take the opposite side of me. I'm not even being that. I don't like the team. I don't know. I feel like say that for the Ryder Cup, the President's Cup. But isn't that just me, right?
Yes.
What are the chances, though? It says Michael Bucka, opening day City Field on Thursday, that he walks out in shackles. I mean, is that possible?
I think he's going to be, have to put him in the cell, maybe, inside, dude. Detain him.
Calm him down. But let's see here. So I want to see. So the U.S. Open 2018. Yes. So Brooks did win at Shinnecock 8 years ago. So he says PGA buttoned up, but yeah, right. Like, I don't know. The PGA is a better tour. I know they lost some guys.
What do you think? Like, PGA is too fancy? Is that what you're trying to say? Too buttoned up? Can't handle?
Yeah, really. He wants to wear
the
shorts
history,
out
dude.
in the
The
course.
history and the culture. Okay, God forbid that they have freaking standards. The PGA.
Yeah.
Go to your blood money league. Okay.
Yeah, I'm a little disappointed with
Honestly,
Josh, but
Josh.
he's like in what's the word, enthralled? What
Enthralled, yeah.
Okay, with Bryson in the YouTube. Okay, like you could like Bryson. You go, I like Bryson. I hope he wins a major. That would be a good story. But I'm not gonna sit here and say I like Live Golf.
No,
Absolutely not. Ruin the game. We're making our way back. And that's why Brooks is back, and Bryson will be back. So I think once Bryson comes back to the PGA, I think Josh will be kind of silenced on that one.
Yeah, you bring up Live Tour at your next meeting at work. See what happens. Right?
And Michael Theophil says the best sports show out there. We appreciate Michael. He's the best out there.
He is.
That is for sure.
He's gonna be buttoned up.
Tony kind of. It's so funny. Me and Tony kind of like just a silent language right now. I just want to relax, dude. Okay, I don't want to deal with all of that. And I feel like Josh B knows what we're saying. Of course. But I'm excited for the Masters. I don't know about you.
Oh my God! Of course. Are you kidding me, dude?
So we get the Houston Open, we get the Valero, and then the Masters, April 9th. And we know Michael Bucka will be sending group chats, waxing poetic about Jim Nance's smooth voice.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
dude.
listen, one thing I will. I mean, he definitely is the best golf announcer of all time.
Oh yeah, no, with hands down.
Yeah, it's not even a thought.
No.
So that's something. But Houston Open too, kind of a social field, but he likes playing there because he's from Texas, of course. Scotty Scheffler in the field. So you'll get Scotty, you'll get Gotterup, Ben Griffin, Harris English. That's only the top 20. So that shows, kind of the lower ranked players playing in this one. But you got Minwoo Lee, you get a Shane Lowry, you get a Sam Burns, also a Texas native, Jason Day, Jake Knapp, Ryan Fox, Adam Scott, Pearson Cody, Michael Thorbjornsen. So we'll talk about this on Wednesday. You think because we've seen some uneven play, Tony, that it's important for Scotty to have a strong performance here, or you think it's just like he can miss the cut and then win the Masters and it doesn't matter?
Yeah, I think that second thing.
Yeah. Are you? I think was he your pick? You said a while ago you were thinking Masters, Scotty, or no?
I think when you asked me, don't think about it, just say a word, say a name. I said Scotty.
Yeah. But, are you still feeling that? Are you a little nervous?
I do like Xander's odds, to be honest.
Yeah.
Dude.
Or Bryson, 14-1.
Bryson, too, is good odds. But, again, I've been having my eye on Xander. He's been my pick, I want to say, twice this year already. Like, he has been trending upwards.
Usually performs well there at Augusta.
Exactly. So,
what do you think?
He's won there before.
No, he won the PGA and he won the Open Championship 2 years ago.
Okay.
What do you think about, Michael Bucka here talking about Nance?
He goes, I grew up on Nance. Barnes, I know we don't agree on much sports. We have to respect this.
Well, it's funny, too, that Nance, he's right. Nance is great.
Yeah.
Nance is great. But he's talking about
Iron Eagle, dude, isn't that bad.
Yeah, what do you think that he can't take that he took Nance's job?
Yeah, no, that's
what
it is. That is absolutely
Show some maturity, Michael.
Exactly. It's all right, dude.
But Xander, by the way, track record at the Masters is kind of crazy. Take a guess. Feels like it's way more than this. How many Masters tournaments do you think this year's Masters tournament? How many do you think Xander's played in?
How many? 9?
8. I don't know. I thought it would have been like 12 for some reason.
Yeah, I guess so.
Seems like you've been around. 2017 is his first major year. It just seemed like the first Masters was in 2018.
Yeah.
But listen to this Masters track record. Started out with a 50, but then 2nd, 17th, 3rd, cut 10th, 8th, 8th.
Oh, okay.
So I mean that's
interesting with that cut mixed in there, but then back-to-back 8th places.
Yeah.
All right.
He's due to break through.
Yeah, he is.
And then he says, I'm saying Iron Eagle is fine, but no one is called. But you say that, Michael. But there's been times you said that he should work at 7-Eleven or something. Like you've made those comments.
You
Michael.
did say
that. Let's not pretend like that didn't happen. Okay?
It was 7-Eleven.
Yeah. So really, other than that, I mean, I think we're all caught up, Tony. Right?
All buttoned up here.
All but I still can't Josh with the live. Get out of here with the live, the team, the shorts, right? Or no?
Michael Buckner, by the way, says
but you're making the
Starbucks.
You're making the point for us, Michael. No, he's walking it back, but I guess it's good. I guess he's showing some respect there.
At least he knows he made those comments. Oh man.
Oh yeah. We had the the record-breaking extension for JSN.
Oh, that's right.
I think Chief was talking about that this morning.
Yeah, somebody said it, Josh or something.
Not an 8-year contract. No. What is it? 4-year, 168, 42.15 million, and a 120 guaranteed, record-setting for wide receivers. He deserves it. Won a Super Bowl.
He does.
Seattle in a good place. And then weather is dreary. Yes, Michael.
It is.
But at least as the week progresses, we will be getting better weather. That's for sure. Bill Self, non-committal about his future at Kansas. Strider on the IL. Tony loves that.
I do.
And then Greg McDermott, retiring, father of NBA player Doug McDermott, former anyway. And then Wes Miller fired at Cincinnati, taking the job at Charlotte. And then the Pats that cut Josh Dobbs and make Tommy DeVito the backup quarterback there. So
okay.
That is that. But I have to say, it was a great Monday show. A lot of interaction. Thank you to Chief for the call.
Tremendous.
Thank you for Josh B with the help with the grid. Ernie in there as well. Matt Brah. And everyone else who tuned in. Michael Butka. Good to see Michael Butka. I have to say, Michael, a little restraint out of you. I kind of call you out for your anti-UConn stuff, and you didn't say anything back. So maybe learning a lesson that many have learned over the years. But appreciate everybody tuning in, continuing to comment, like, and subscribe. All of the archives on YouTube page, Tony, Michael, Renee, and Jay and Costa, and the merch at DowntimeTV.com. Want everybody to enjoy the day, enjoy the games. Let's go Yankees, and we will see you mañana.
Hey guys, Tony here from Downtime TV checking in. I want to thank all our fans out there who's been liking, subscribing, sharing our content. You guys are the best. You guys are our bloodline. You make us love what we do. Thanks again.